You feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
I'm from the streets, man. Gee, you net.
Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken your server diarrhea.
Actually, I feel more comfortable if I just pulled my penis to its hole.
My human side is slowly changing in me.
Will you give it to me?
Look at my own reflection when suddenly it changes.
Violently it changes. Oh no!
See?
I think a number of other comedians.
We're already going. We are already going here, guys. Who is with us? Two legends, two comedic legends. Artie Fletcher, Gallagher here. And you just walked in on a great conversation because you were talking about the future.
I always push the envelope. I want to do the next thing, show them. And I think it's wrong for an opening act to sit in a dressing room when you have talent and you could be on the stage and you could be entertaining and it moves along. Don't all of these talk show people have somebody to the side there that have like, and so we work together.
So this is-
but
so
he's
this is-
East Coast. I'm in the middle of the country.
Hey, how you doing? New Mexico.
Sometimes we work on the East Coast, and I'm glad I have him because he
I
talks
saved
their
you.
language.
So is this the first time that you guys have been in New Mexico?
Together.
Yeah.
Together.
Together.
You've been here separately before.
Oh,
right?
I've worked at
Eddie Money.
Kiva so many times. You know,
Yeah.
back in the 80s, I was famous.
I think you're still famous, Gallagher. I'm going to
We'll
put it out
find
there.
out.
We'll find out. So tell us about the show. Now, you
I got
guys
you,
have been
Kat.
doing this comedy tour.
Well,
I made a drop for you.
Comic online.
4 years.
Actually, I feel more comfortable if I just pulled my penis to its hole.
Let's go.
We do it all.
He's an expert on music because you open for so many.
Dax, Diana Ross, The Temptations. They always put
Wow.
me with the Afro-American acts.
Uh-huh.
Because they thought it would match well.
So what is it like now doing
be
just
with a
a
white
straight
guy?
comedy
Weird.
act? Doing a straight comedy act with and not opening for musicians, but you get someone that you're just kind
Okay.
of
When
with on
you
stage
say
together.
something that sounds like a
All right, we're
song
gonna get going
or
here in a
from a
second.
song,
Boom!
we break into that song. And
Like
I
as
think
we
people
stroll
along together. Not so much we have to
That's
pay
it.
for it.
That's it.
But you know,
right, after
that
8
way,
seconds.
That was
if I was
good.
by myself and I just broke.
And that's it. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Tabby After Dark. Tabby in the early morning, actually. Depending on where you're from, maybe late morning. But there's a lot to talk about, right? I figured I'd jump in, see what's going on around here. You know, a lot of news dropping off lately. I would like to kind of get right into it, actually, with a little bit of this.
You go to hell before you die.
Oh, wait. We should play it from the beginning.
I'm Captain Little, and I'm talking about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please. I'm Captain Little.
There you go. And there you go. So that was that. And I used to make fun of him for saying you go to hell before you die when you do drugs, but it makes sense, you know, the older you get. And actually, no, that makes total sense. You do go to hell before you die. Let's turn this. That's good. And we're back.
I'm from the streets, man.
Actually, I feel more comfortable if I just pulled my penis to its hole.
So we keep them low around here. But we're going to put on a good show. We're not going to talk about Tom Segura. What we are going to do is talk about the Haley situation. You know, it's going around. Got to put my 2 cents in, right? I don't like to talk about other people's business like that, but that's kind of what we're doing here, isn't it? So no better time than now to start. And we're going to start off with this steel toe clip. So this was, I believe this was after Haley did her show yesterday, yeah. And he goes off a little bit. And, I mean, it's steel toe. It is what it is. But it gets pretty interesting. And I felt like I had a lot of things I wanted to jump in with as I was watching it. And I'm like, let's just do it. Fuck it. Let's fire it up. Why not? It's 5:30 in the morning. I slept a little bit.
Good evening, boys and girls. And the hits start coming and they don't stop coming.
Oh, jeez.
I'm fit.
I can't stand his fucking face, I'll be honest. I can't do it. I get it. I'm no one to judge, but oof. Just the fucking he's so happy too. He is so fucking happy about all of this. Look at that face. I mean, he's having the time of his life right now, and it's stupid. Other people's expense. But whatever. I get it. She shat on him relentlessly for years, So we'll let him enjoy this one. Have a little bit of time in the sun. Whatever.
50 on whether I'm going to sue Aaron. In the words of Rocky Balboa, sue me for what? It's called anti-slap, stupid. I'll have you writing a check to my lawyer and by the end of business.
So
no, she knows she has nothing. Haley was panicking.
I didn't hear that. Was she like threatening to sue Steel Toe now for something? I feel like that's what he's alluding to. I don't know if she actually did that or not, but I feel like that's what he's saying. I don't know if anybody knows anything about that, but I mean, this is all happening very fast, and it's hard to keep up. But we're trying.
Hey, she did a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hour cope stream just for the toe. Just for her man. Oh my God, it was terrible. It was, it really went exactly how I predicted, only a little more pathetic. She, of course, did get cornered and then started threatening. I'm going to call his probation officer. Could you imagine that? Now, I'm on the lowest of low levels. There's two rules I have to follow, remain law-abiding.
That's what it was.
Don't talk about certain things, which I have no problem abiding by every day. And she seems to think that me taking public documents, and I didn't even get, by the way, they were already out there, and showing them to you to expose what a hypocrite and total hunk of shit and way worse person than I am. Also, today we're going to prove she's 45 years old. That might be the biggest crime of the whole thing.
Hold on a second. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, we got a lot to unpack there. First off, what do you... She's 45 years old. I mean, come on, I had to address that. How old are you, fucking toe? I mean, he looks like he's about between 60 and 12. Somewhere like 60 and 12 is kind of the vibe I'm getting from him. But let's go back a little, just a second. And a way shittier person than I am. And that's just, come on, dude. You're really pushing for the bottom of the barrel, I think, about that one. Like, why would that be something to brag about? You're still a shitty person, but whatever. And her being shittier than you is still up for debate. That's, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. But let's continue.
And showing them to you to expose what a hypocrite and total hunk of shit and way worse person than I am. Also, today we're going to prove she's 45 years old. That might be the biggest crime of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But
really
she said, I'm going to call his probation officer. Could you imagine my probation officer who deals with like drug dealers, like Haley, and murderers and shit like that, and calling them and going, hello, Stearns County, I got something you're going to want to know. There's this guy that I have relentlessly released court documents of and relentlessly released pictures of his girlfriend and other people and gone against every single thing I morally believe in or claim I believe in. And he showed people that I have a criminal rap sheet bigger than his. Throw the toe in jail. He's literally Hitler. So, Hales, we all wish you the best of luck. We really do. And you're continuing.
I mean, he sucks. He sucks, but I don't know. I mean, that kind of was a point, I guess, right? That's the kind of her whole thing is doing that, pulling up his shit, talking about it, and I don't think he did anything that she wouldn't have done. So, whatever, you know. He could have done a better job of explaining it and not making himself look like a douche in the process. But that's kind of what Steel Toe does. So
Recovery.
we'll expect
But
that.
look, I don't want to gloat too much because lately I've been having this. Oh, God. Ow. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I've been having this back problem lately, but I've got some medicine for it. Let me take I just throw them in there. Don't worry. It's not heroin.
Okay.
The pill-
Pause. This is terrible. But all right, it is funny. It is kind of funny. But like, you know, he's trying. What's funny is that I think those were actually pills that he put in his mouth. It wasn't like it was candy or something where he could have like faked it and ate them. But I think he actually was like Tylenol or something. He spat them all out and whatever. It was okay. We'll give him a little bit of something for that one.
They're not heroin, so it's okay. It's just for back pain. That's all it's for. It's a bunch of pills for back pain. I'll be fine. I can't be taking. Oh, yuck! Those are disgusting. So that was not heroin. What I was just taking. Oh, those are really nasty. How old are those? Those have been sitting up in my cupboard for a long. Oh, they don't expire till 06/28. Must be the good shit. No, those are lysine tablets for when I get a herp lip. So
what?
But they're all, which means the label is correct. They're not heroin. So
Okay.
Anyway,
I don't know if he's telling the truth or not on that, but that's
so
all right.
Haley goes
he lost
on
me. He
today
lost the point that he gained right
because
there.
we really rattled her cage. We really upset her with the revelation. And I believe what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I mean, I didn't even put a shitty watermark on any of the legal documents that I found that are public information. I just kind of gave Haley got a brief taste of her multi-year-old medicine that she's done over and over and over. And
So that was a dig on her for putting, she puts her logo on the back of the court documents when she shows them. I guess that's a way to kind of, I mean, if someone else pulls it up from her shit, then that's her logo's on it. It's good advertisement. I don't know. Maybe Steel Toe could learn a thing or two from that, but
he wants to go to court. She already wants to call the cops and the probation and everything else. She says, well, it's harassment. I'm sorry, Haley, but since when is hitting back one time after years of just onslaughts? Since when is that It sounds to me, you know what it sounds like, kids? The old term cry bully. That's what it sounds. Sounds like you didn't want your audience to know that you dealt heroin and did heroin. In fact, she wants her audience to know it so little that she gathered an audience. She really, Chrissy.
What would you? Why would that be something that you would want your audience to know though? Like if they didn't already know it, like why would you go out of your way to say something like that? Now Tabby doesn't have a rap sheet. No criminal record on Tabby. We could look it up. We're not going to, but there's nothing there. So you're gonna have to lower those expectations if that's what you're expecting. But for real though, I am.
G-Unit.
Hold on, wait.
I'm from the streets, man.
So the fact that I don't have a record should speak volumes. But anyways, Toe's just kind of soaking it in, you know.
This whole thing today. Remember when Chrissy got that big bump because of the quartering thing, and then she pissed it all away and shrunk her audience? Haley she only got about 600-700 people watching her, which like on your biggest day it should be way more than that. Like when the arrest and stuff went down, I was up to like 3,000 people watching. And she got to like 600-700, which is like a normal day for us.
Okay, wait.
But Haley gets
pause that too. So that did stick out to me. The fact she had 600 or 700 people watching at once, right? Which you got to assume that was must see, TV for the Dabbleverse. And I would assume that's like kind of the max, almost, which makes sense, I guess. MLC gets kind of around those numbers. I'm just trying to, for Carl and Shuley always seem to have at least 1,000 every time. I'm not saying there's not other people that don't watch all this other shit that watch those, because I'm sure that is true. At least for Carl. And yeah, so that kind of did stick out to me, because I think like that felt like a real number, right? Obviously, that was a real genuine number. All those people that were there were actual people that were there and Dabbleverse and interested and, all of that. But it's kind of interesting if you want to like do some parallels with that, because that's kind of where my head went. But that's just me.
And as I couldn't watch it, but I'm checking Twitter, and I did watch Kevin Brennan cover it though. He did a much better job. So as I'm watching it on Twitter, as I'm seeing the tweets come in, people are going, holy fucking shit, get to the point. I think I even retweeted one person. They said, if Haley's mission was to bore us to the point where we wouldn't hang around and hear what she had to say, she succeeded. But when Haley finally did get to the point, she got down to about 300 or 400 viewers, which is only like 100 or 200. She's usually at about 200 people.
Oh, there's all this view talk.
So she couldn't even double her audience by the time she was trying to cope away her charges. Now, that's what she ended up doing, and that's the real tragedy. Now, sometimes I hate being right. And in this instance, I really...
Well, she was on for like fucking 7 or 8 hours or something like that. I mean, I know the Toe thinks that he can fucking stream that long and retain viewers somehow with his material. But that's a long ass time to sit there and listen to Haley talk about anything. Anything. I mean, I can sit and listen to her for an hour or so, but I mean, we got OG Mumbling Nick here putting in like a 8-hour stream, and I can pop in, for like 20 minutes at a time, but just sitting there for the full 8 hours that's got to be I don't know. So I don't know what the hell he's trying to say here. He's just he's just doing a Toe thing.
Hate being right, because I thought Haley was going to prove me wrong. I really didn't. But I thought that maybe Haley was going to come clean and go, I don't give a I went through a rough time. I did heroin. I sold heroin. What the fuck are you going to do about it? But I turned my life around, blah, blah, blah. Instead, she decided to lie. I was going to let this go, declare victory, do a really short thing. But apparently a bunch of other people online did not like and did not appreciate that something didn't smell right with this Haley Hornbuckles diatribe she went on today. It seemed like an addict lying and making excuses. So let me tell you something. In my time dealing with addicts and learning about it,
I'm going to let him
I've
talk.
learned one very simple thing. Your eyes are not deceiving you, and trust your instincts. And apparently a lot of people online felt this same way, because they went and did some more digging. And this is why you don't lie about shit like this. This is why when all the bad shit went down in my life, I came right out with it. I did a horrible, disgusting sexual things. I did Molly. I dabbled in a little cocaine. It was terrible. I never should have done it. Lowest point of my life, terrible guy. I didn't go, well, I did it one time, and God darn it, wouldn't you know, I got caught the one time I did it. That's what addicts say. That's what people who aren't recovered say. That's what people who do synthetic opioids to deal with their back pain say. I'm not buying the back pain, by the way. I think it's just a lifelong opiate addiction. That's bullshit. Just my opinion. Because it looks
take.
like...
Pause. Terrible take by the Toe. Not buying the back pain. Like, why the fuck? I mean, if there's one thing that she wouldn't be lying about, it would be the back pain. And that would be a good reason to, not a good reason, but a very viable reason that someone would start doing something like heroin or hard opioids or whatever that is, whatever the case may be. So the back pain thing, like, again, so he could have, he always does this shit. He could have a win, if that's what he wants to call it. And he finds ways to spin it into a loss for himself, which it can be entertaining. It can be entertaining occasionally. Not too much toe, though. You just got to dip your toe in the toe, you know?
G-Unit.
Opioid addicts who continuously make up new pains so that they can get access to even the mildest form of your Kratom's or your Oxys or whatever. So Haley today said, I didn't even sell heroin, y'all. It doesn't even say I sold heroin when it all got parceled out, when the pleas came in and everything. I sold my prescription pills because I had back pain, y'all, and I was homeless. And I was. So I don't know if she's lying about the homeless thing. That's pathetic. But
okay, first off, no, she's not. There's no way that she's lying about the homeless thing either. That's, again, he's missing the points here. He had some good points to say, and then now he's just completely off the rails with it. It's absurd. I think it's ridiculous. Should I let it play out? I got to try to figure. I'm not getting the chance, so I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with that. But yeah, fuck it. We'll let this play a little bit. I guess while I do that.
She did lie about the heroin thing. She said, I had a bad back since I was a teenager. Now,
never mind. I can't. I gotta talk about this. If I'm playing this, I gotta talk about this. So as we're standing by, what we're gonna do is play this, and I'll be right back once I figure this shit.
He's left one, the 3-pin.
Standing by.
Everything down except the 7-pin. Now he's got a piece of wood that he would like to have moved because at the moment it's very much in danger of becoming a roadblock. I think he can get fired. Yes.
The fuck is happening here? It is not working. No, the chats are not showing up. I'm going to reload that. And then we're going to... Hello, Amber. I'm here. I can't pull the chats up, though. I'm trying to figure out how to pull the chats up. It should be easy, 'cause I've never had this issue before. Give me like 30 more seconds. That should be good enough. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Fuck it. I can still see the chat. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. So back to the toe. Now he's just starting to get off the rails, and he's losing the point he's trying to make. I think he's absolutely just losing it, and that sucks because we'll see if he can reel it back in.
Because Haley is at the same time a badass bitch who can take it from anybody. But she's also a poor victim who's just being bullied. Whether it's me, whether it's Keanu, whether it's Chad, whether it's Kevin, whether it's anybody, she can push them and push them and push them and release documents and all that. She got one little taste of her own medicine. She snapped in half like a twig. And I knew she would. But she goes, all I did was sell my prescription pills, and I sold them one time, and that's how I got caught. Now, it doesn't explain the assault with a deadly weapon. It doesn't explain the, decades, the whole decade-long amount of charges. So I didn't want to do this.
And
but
we're
the
back.
internet dug up the probable cause, the arrest warrant, and the plea. And I think the internet did this because they smelled bullshit. She comes off like someone who lies a lot to hide her sickness. And so they said, you know what? We're not going to let this stand. We're going to do a little digging into the public files, and we're going to see. And boy, what
my question is, I'm still like not clear of like why did this come out now? Like what happened where? Because this was obviously, if it was public record, people could have found this out a long time ago. And I think she mentioned that somebody did, or whatever. I know she said she's not shy about it. Whatever with talking, to people she works with, but it's just strange to me that what happened? What was it, Monday? Like what happened to make this happen? Like to make this all just come out now, and everyone make a big deal about it when it was something that I guess a lot of people knew ahead of time, or anyone could have if you looked her up. I guess knew her last name. I don't know how all this works. I don't dox. We stay away from the doxing here because
I'm from the streets, man.
we don't do that.
G-unit.
We do not do that on the streets.
Actually, I feel more comfortable if I just pulled my penis to its hole.
Just something like that. It was just... Hold on. Whoa.
Whoa. All right. What?
Ooh, okay. Anyways. So let's see if he can figure himself out here and try to stop looking like such an asshole about this.
Sound is not good for Haley. Now, in my opinion, I know the dabble simps are not going to they're not going to be convinced by anything. This is their girl and their ride or die. Let's start first with the warrant for arrest, or the probable cause document. Let me just make sure. Yes, 11 CR 051646. Sell, deliver heroin. Again, not prescription drugs. It would say something different if it was prescription drugs. It would say controlled substance, whatever.
Yeah, I think he's correct there. I believe so. Again, I specialize in bird law as a cat lawyer, but I think that there's a point to be made there. I think it probably was actual heroin, I would imagine. I don't think you would put heroin if it wasn't heroin. There's different terminology for different substances. Heroin seems pretty specific to me. So I think he's on to that point, And I guess I could see from her end, you'd want to downplay it, right? I mean, that's kind of the whole gig. But yeah, I get it. I mean, and that's a lie. Technically right there, right? So that's good enough.
It still says in the warrant for arrest, specifically heroin. The state of North Carolina versus Haley E. Hornbuckle. We've got, I believe, Iredell County, North Carolina. Let me get this all straightened up again here because I don't want to show that address. There you go.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Electra too. That was actually my guess. I didn't have anything to back it up, but that's what would have made the most sense, right? Because all that she was definitely on a tear and was talking about Haley and like specific details and shit. She was basically revealing that she has been looking into her and all whatever. So that totally makes sense to me. And you should do a show about this. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would 100% watch that show. 1,000 times. It'd be a good show.
I go out and bang a lot of whores.
That's not the one I meant to play, but that's the one that I played. There it is. That's mine. Righty. So anyways, he's going over the the documents. I'm not sure,
So Hornbuckle.
It's all public
versus
record,
North
right?
Carolina. Here we go. Let's minimize so we can get this whole thing in there. Warrant for arrest. Because again, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people felt like I did. They smelled bullshit on Haley, and they said, I think she's lying about this arrest thing. And if she's lying about some of it, in my mind, she's lying about all of it, because that's what people with pill problems or drug problems do. They tell lies and they obfuscate. In their mind, they're the smartest person in the room. To any officer with authority and jurisdiction to execute a warrant for arrest, charged below, I, the undersigned.
Aren't there other Schedule I drugs, though, that aren't just heroin? I mean, not like other type of, like, is PCP a Schedule I? I don't know. I don't know what all these are. I don't know, actually, much about it at all, honestly. I guess it goes by amount of addictiveness or something. Is that how the scheduling has worked? And so I don't know. I guess that's why we're here, right? I had questions. I had more stuff I wanted to talk about. And I figured that's how you talk about it with y'all. Y'all figure we all gotta talk about it, right? I don't have a good Southern accent. I can't do it. We'll work on it.
The police officer find that there is probable cause to believe that on or about the date of offense shown and in the county named above, the defendant named above unlawfully, willfully, and feloniously
that makes sense.
Did sell heroin, a controlled substance in Schedule I of the North Carolina Controlled Substances Act, to Detective Sergeant Shores III. I, the undersigned, find that there is probable cause to believe that on or about the date of the offense shown and in the county named above, the defendant named above unlawfully, willfully, and feloniously did sell heroin. This police officer did this under the penalty of perjury. So, Haley, seeing as you're suing and you're calling probation officers, you better add Iredell County, North Carolina to the list, because you got to push. Haley, you'd better get in there and press perjury charges against this Detective Sergeant Shores. You're saying that he lied on your arrest warrant. Get this guy. And then, Haley, you can get this whole thing scrubbed from your record because he lied. Or the other option, you lied. Today, you lied to your audience. Now, Haley, don't worry. This is
the first time he's like sounding like a radio, like he's got that pep to his step and his talk, and he actually I don't know, agree with all what he's saying, but like the way he's presenting it is, like if he's acted like this, spoke like this, had this energy the entire time, I still wouldn't watch, but I think he definitely would be a little bit more respected. I take that back. It
cost you any of your hardcore Dabbleverse fans because the devil is saying it. Satan himself is busting you on this lie. They all think I'm the devil incarnate, so don't you worry.
Well,
while this may be your day of reckoning with everybody else, with your Dabble guys and your Carls and your Meltons and everybody else, your Schmielbuck, they're all going to defend you. They're going to give you McQueen. Even though they're hurting their own credibility by doing so, you are McQueen. So they're going to stick up for you. It's only normal people who are going to abandon your lying ass. You're busted. I, the undersigned, find that there is probable cause to believe that on or about the date of offense shown and in the county named above, the defendant unlawfully, willfully, and feloniously did possess with the intent to sell and deliver a controlled substance, namely 0.1 grams of heroin.
Look, he had a great time at basketball camp. He had a hell of a time, hanging out with the brothers.
Streets, man.
And he had
G-Unit.
It was a blast from what I heard. Yeah. I would see how much of a blast it would be if he had to do an actual amount of time, not at a little tiny local Minnesota, camp. Fun camp? A weekend fun camp? Look, he got a fucking tablet and could watch movies. It was a blast. I would have loved it. I would have loved it too. Anyways, yeah, he's full of shit.
Not 0.1 grams of oxys, Not 0.1 grams of prescription pills like you said they were because you were having just such a hard time with your back. It wasn't for back.
Yes, every shirt is gay. And I'm glad you noticed. You couldn't even see it, but I got my daddy shirt on. We're going to be selling these in the merch store eventually. We got the daddy tabby. We'll put tabby underneath it. Daddy tabby. Maybe just the logo. We'll figure it out. But yeah, no, he does wear a lot of real gay shirts. I think that's his entire wardrobe. And it's he does the golf thing. He tries to act like he golfs. He looks like the guys that go out and absolutely ruin everybody else's good time that are trying to actually do something on the golf course. And that checks out. I could see that.
You were hooked on heroin and you were selling it too. The police said it right in this public document. 0.1 grams of heroin, which is included in Schedule 1 of the North Carolina Controlled Substances Act. Now, I understand if you're a skeptic.
Look, to eat another man's cum.
You might be saying that
off of even if it's off of a woman.
Technically,
even if it's your cum.
And you're right.
You got to be a little gay.
Right. And if all
I think you got to be a lot gay, honestly.
Then
like,
she would
have a threesome, but then you start licking jizz and shit.
I mean,
that's not a threesome anymore. That's that's a whole different ballgame, brother.
Like in the indictment, I didn't even show you the indictment. So like, if I had the indictment,
we don't do that around here.
On this, I sold prescription drugs.
That's what we do.
Maybe they got it wrong with the arrest. Maybe they tested it before the indictment. Turns out it was just opioids. It wasn't heroin. Anybody else hungry for a poppy seed muffin? God.
Pause. What did we miss? I wasn't paying attention. I am sick of this. Let's go back a second, though. Let's see what we missed. I feel like I might have missed something.
And you were selling it, too. The police said it right in this public document. 0.1 grams of heroin, which is included in Schedule 1 of the North Carolina Controlled Substances Act.
0.01 is a very small amount.
I understand if you're a skeptic. If you're a skeptic,
it's not like she had
you might be
dealing like pounds and shit. That does check out to just being a small dose thing. I could see that, taking a couple out of her prescription and selling it or whatever the case may be. But like, why would someone have a wire, put a wire on her and all that shit, and then just selling little like pieces? And that's what they got her for. So they didn't get her for anything bigger. So she wasn't doing anything more major at that time. But like the fact that they would be interested enough in her to follow her around like that seems kind of strange to me personally. I don't know. Because it's from what it seems like her boyfriend at the time was not a good guy. Seems like he was probably more so the dealer, right? Probably more of a big time guy than her. And, but for the story made it sound like he was the one that put the tracking device on her phone, right? So I'm assuming that, he was under the gun. They already got him, and were like, get us some other people, and we'll give you a lower whatever sentence deal. And this is all speculation, but like that's kind of where the story was going in my head. And so it's kind of like, I believe her that's what she was doing. She got caught just selling very, very small amounts. And, that's why she was able to get off with just probation, I guess, right? And I don't know. Unless there was more than, again, there's, this is all new to me. I'm a cat lawyer. I deal in feline cases, mostly. And bird law, a little bit of bird law as well. But, filibuster. So, let's see. So someone she trusted very much was looking at 20 years. So that's, yeah. That makes sense. So I don't know. That's that, but then why? I don't know. I didn't like her thumbnail today with the cigar in her mouth and the fucking Godfather shit. I didn't think that was a good look, honestly, personally. So if you're trying to downplay it like that, don't do that.
Well, Aaron, technically, that's just the arrest warrant. And you're right. You're absolutely right. And if all I had was the arrest warrant, then she would have a lot of plausible deniability. All right? I mean, there's so much that goes on after the arrest. They can change charges. They can change charges like in the indictment. I didn't even show you the indictment. So like if I had the indictment, I could further bust her on this I sold prescription drugs lie. Maybe they got it wrong with the arrest. Maybe they tested it before the indictment. Turns out it was just opioids. It wasn't heroin. Anybody else hungry for a poppy seed muffin? God damn, I'd love a poppy seed muffin. I'm sorry, Jesus. I took the Lord's name in vain. I just really am craving a poppy seed muffin for whatever.
I get that.
The chins are feeling heavy today. I better not.
This fucking guy. He's not funny. He's not funny at all. No, he's trying to be funny.
I have the indictment. Right?
I'm sure there's like a lot of, there's a lot of jokes that could be made. That could be funny, tastefully funny. Maybe not even tastefully funny, but he's missing all the marks on those. And yeah, being ironic. I totally get that too. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know if I would have done that, but that's just me. I get it.
If the indictment didn't say heroin on it. So
look, she's been in the game a lot longer. No, she knows what she's doing.
The jurors for the state, upon their oath, present that on or about the date of offense shown and in the county named above, the defendant named above unlawfully, willfully, and feloniously did possess with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver a controlled substance as follows. Now, controlled substance,
right.
That could be anything. Too. And they'll list that.
Because how would you ever have .01? Like, no one, like, that's, I would imagine if that was like actual, heroin, that would be hard to just, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how it's sold. I don't know how it's bought. But that would check out to me that it would be in a pill form.
Aaron's such a bad, terrible guy. So I thought it would be easy to show that you were telling the truth because I'm such a nasty, terrible, bad man. Well, apparently a lot of other people online thought you were full of shit. So they dug up the public record.
All right, Hackamania 4. We've got Cat Diggler and Steel Toe in the boxing ring. Everybody check it out, Hackamania 4. That'll be the third card. The headliner will be Tabby versus Tommy Jordan.
Complete picture for you.
And
so I think in order for this to be complete and to really ice down the fact that Haley was lying and coping and seething and misleading her entire audience, you Dabbleverse people have to start understanding I'm the best mother friend you got around here. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the gospel. Even when it was my own bullshit, I told you the truth.
God damn, he sucks.
In order to ice this, I shouldn't celebrate. Let's not start jerking ourselves.
For the choppy video.
Because in order
my
to
internet's
ice
been kind of fucky
down,
this morning. I wasn't sure if I was even going to work, but we're here.
The only thing that could make
we're here, and it's
Haley
better not to even look at this guy.
Would be if I had the guilty plea in my hand and it said heroin in it, because Haley said I was drenched to the bone at the city bus stop, and I looked over at my kids and I said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." And I shivered as a roach crawled across the toe of my high-heeled shoe. And I had to sell my prescription pills for my back. If you lost 20 pounds, you know what? It's not worth it.
Don't worry.
I'm getting distracted. If only I had another document that proved that Haley admitted that she was selling heroin, that would be a plea agreement. What the fuck is that on my screen? No way. I can't keep getting away with it. It can't be allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what that is.
He's so happy
This is what Haley Hornbuckle signed. Now, remember, she said she sold those pills one time.
She does have the best Southern name, though. I will say that.
I only did it one time, and the one time I did it, I got caught. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, I get caught every time. It's the one time. So Haley says it wasn't heroin, it was prescription pills. She says, I wasn't a drug dealer. It was one time and I got caught. Well, let's take a look at what this is.
It was
two count.
One pill, 4 separate times.
So we got 4 instances here.
Come on.
All of the plea says G on it. That means guilty. Do you understand that you are pleading guilty? The box is checked. The answer is yes. Haley says, yes, I'm pleading guilty to lest my...
And this guy he hits all the wrong fucking numbers, all the wrong points, all the wrong fucking...
Not prescription pills to feed my
strikes me in all the wrong ways.
Heroin. Haley, you go live and you say, I lied. I deceived you all. Aaron was right. I'm a way bigger piece of shit than any of you are. Just go ahead and say.
Yeah, she never said one time. She said all of this. She said it was.
I'm assuming whoever got these documents.
One guy or whatever, one person. They would get one pill each time.
Sale of heroin. Stop me.
That's what all of this is right here.
So
that's what this is.
It wasn't prescription drugs. It was heroin. Now, as far as as far as her assertion that, oh, guys, my back hurts so bad. Now, first of all, you dabble simps are so fucking retarded. Here's what you don't understand. She thought you'd believe this. That's how dumb she thinks you are. She thought you would believe the bullshit story she came up with.
Yours too.
She lied right to your face because she thinks you're retarded. And honestly, if you continue to simp for her after this, she's right. She's got you. So 4 sales of heroin. Now, wait a minute. She said it was once. Well, maybe she sold 4 different pills on the same day. Oh, look at that. Date of offense.
I mean,
October 8th, 2010.
I think he's just doing this because he has to fill up 5 fucking hours a day. It's 7 hours, 8 hours a day. I don't even know how he does this all goddamn day. So this is just
Haley got caught selling not prescription drugs,
non-tent.
heroin,
That's
and
what
not
it is.
her first and only time.
Tabby likes to do non-tent.
That we have on record. Now, let's say this was an informant that she was selling to. How would the informant know to go to Haley to get heroin unless she'd been to Haley for heroin before? Because it looks like the two of them were on a weekly schedule. Here we've got the 8th, the 13th, the 20th, the 27th. Haley's like the goddamn Culligan man, except with heroin. Maybe her back just felt really good those days, and she felt like Sharon.
It's almost a joke. Almost a joke.
There you go. She's a liar, and I'm even going to throw out the accusation that her pants might be on fire. That's what I had for you today. I just needed to expose that not only did Haley crash out, not only did she threaten yours truly, but she also lied to all of you. Stix Mattis says, depending on the date of the charge, South Carolina could be one of the...
I don't think she really lied, honestly. I don't know. How would we know? For real. But everything kind of, for the most part checked out. But yeah, downplayed. Well, there's a lot of things, it's not like, I don't know. But she said it was a dark time. She was ashamed of it. I get that. I've been in dark times. I've done shameful things in my past. But
would have never, ever imagined would do this to me.
Boom. Now we go to... Let's go to Haley's side.
Honest, Aaron went too far this time. What a pathetic man. Yes, he did.
I'm sure we've all seen this at least 7 times already.
Not only did he go too far,
one more time.
I have a feeling that Amy is going to be very upset about it. Maybe not.
This is for the Brits.
Harassment of
this is for the over-the-pond guys that may have not seen it.
Like, he has this pattern, and it's only escalated. Now, look, he thinks he's got to win on this one with me. He thinks this is a huge victory lap, and from what I've seen, it's so telling to watch him nut all over himself over this.
I want him to make all the money possible, because the more money he makes, the more women he can date, the more we can get, the more victims we can see. I don't want that.
Hold on. I got to play that one again. Shout out Ron Fuddle. Big shouts out to Ron Fuddle here. This is absurd, dude. This is one of the most absurd things I've ever heard anybody say. So I think it's definitely worth hearing again.
The more we can get money possible, because the more
nut all over himself over this.
I want him to make all the money possible because the more money he makes, the more women he can date, the more we can get, the more victims we can see. I don't want that to happen, but that's what will happen.
More victims we can see.
So that's sort of how my week started.
Okay.
And, listen, I've been critical of her, but I've never called her a liar. I don't think I've ever been like, I don't believe you, or because you don't have any evidence, I don't think it happened. I don't know. What I know is the behavior on the other side of it is not something a victim does. The end. I have never in my life chased after people that have hurt me, especially the men that have hurt me physically. And this week, because of Monday. And
that is weird, right? That is weird. So a strange obsession with Pat Dixon. And, but he abused her, right? So I mean, I don't know. I would, I don't know. I don't know how, again, all that works. I've never abused a woman. Never abused a woman. Maybe in the bedroom, in the. You know what I'm saying? When
Actually, I feel more comfortable if I just pulled my penis to its hole.
You know what I'm saying? Cat Diggler, are you still here? Anyways.
Allegations against me. I kid you not. I went line for line with Moody over the phone. And
I was thinking that, hold on.
He brought up.
Pause. Probably not a good time to say line for line. I'd maybe pick a different choice of words. If you're just a little too soon to use that verbiage.
Thing that I had completely forgotten about. Hang on. It was a person that I had completely forgotten about. There was a name that was read off to me that I had buried so deep inside my soul. I had forgotten.
Well, if I just pulled my penis to its
that's what I'm
hole.
telling you. I have no problem talking about the things I did or did not do. But what I've been accused of has re-traumatized me since Monday. And I can say that full on without any
not making light
qualms
of
at
that.
all.
She's
because
traumatized. I totally get that.
It was unexpected. I fully knew that this kind of stuff, what I was guilty of, I would have to discuss at some point. I knew that. I've already come to terms with that, made peace with that, prepared myself, all the things, right? But I wasn't ready for some of the violent things that happened to me to be thrown in my face. I wasn't ready for that. And I wasn't ready for.
Unfortunately, it's the Dabbleverse, right? So like when you jump in, you kind of I would assume you'd have to be ready for anything like that to show up and to have to deal with it and have to go back to it, because that's kind of what people do around here, right? So I don't know. Well, she said she was right, like prepared and everything, but then also saying she was not prepared for it to come back and all that. But that's, again, I mean, I've personally, before I decided to even do this, I'm like, well, if anything were whatever from my past to come out, not that I've done anything bad, I haven't. But, you've got to face your demons, and you got to be comfortable with that. So Tabby's comfortable with that. But, I've never been through something as that extreme. So I don't have to, I wouldn't have had to go through that, in my head ahead of time and learn and see if that's something that I want to actually be, if you're going to put yourself out there, especially in the Dabbleverse, you may have to come to terms with that one day, that people are going to come at you and say awful, horrible things about you. And that is what it is. I'm not saying it's right, but it's just kind of, that's the nature of the beast that we're in.
Having to explain that. And I don't have to, right? Like I don't have to, but some of the things that I've been accused of are specifically linked to crimes where I was the victim. My entire life, I've worked very hard to never be seen as a victim. I hate that. I hate when people use that as an excuse. I hate when people lean on, oh, poor me, this happened to me, rather than grinding and picking themselves up off the ground and dusting off their boots and keeping it moving. I've never been that person. Have I been victimized? Yes. Have I been a victim of crimes? Yes. Does it define me, or is it part of my personality where I use it to get ahead? Absolutely not. So when I see this kind of stuff,
I see nothing wrong there.
triggering, I guess, is the only word I can think of. Yeah, it triggers me because it puts me right back. Trauma is a crazy thing, no matter what it is. And for whatever reason, our mind holds on to that almost like a postcard or something, like this little snippet of time. And it can put you right back in it, whether it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. So, yeah, I didn't appreciate that this week. And it's heavy shit that I have dealt with over the years.
You know, we put in the late shift here.
I've picked myself up from and not used in any way. So I don't like even talking about it, but not because it hurts really, but because I don't want people to look at me and think that, or like feel sorry for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this shit happened to me and what, you know, like move on. It did help, I'm sure, develop my character like it would anyone. Right. But it, you know, you either lean into being a victim for the rest of your life and blame everything, all your problems on that. And I just can't, or you shut the up and keep it moving. And that's where I am. So, that's what gives me the right or the ability or feeling like I can say things about other people that I see doing it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. We all judge each other, but I do have some qualifications in that area. So with this situation, I'm telling you right now, I would never care. I still don't care what happened to the people that hurt me.
No, I guess it's the judging others, right? And then it's the, having to expect that is going to come to you. People are going to judge you. And then they're not going to always judge you in the way that you think you should be judged or anything. Like people's judgments are all different, right? And people have different ways of reacting to different things too. So I don't understand like any of what her animosity would be when people come at her about it, and like you should be expecting that, and then either just ignoring it, or I don't know actually, you know, what would you do? You gotta talk about it, definitely. But I guess like all the like extremely negative shit, like you don't have to let that, that's coming. So like that, take it for what it is. And I don't think it was necessary to go on that long about that kind of thing, personally.
I thought about them once, except for this week. So, and then it's got Kiwi Farms as the source. Now, if you know anything about Kiwi Farms and
shout out Jackie.
Like,
rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jackie. I don't have a drop for that. I would, she was a good bird. I followed that like a couple of years ago. Watched some babies grow up and fly out of the nest. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
As a source is pretty insane to me. But that's the first time I saw it. I had a message, like I said, someone messaged me and said, hey,
Steel Toe has the worst fucking thumbnails too. Like, this is ridiculous. Who's gonna fucking pay attention to this? I don't know who he's trying to fool with these thumbnails. Is he trying to get like just random? Like, nobody's gonna give it this. It's stupid AI fucking shit. It all looks the exact same. I mean, it's not good in my opinion.
Put your maiden name out on Twitter. I was like, okay, great. Here it is. I want to say maybe last February, I had an email come into me from someone I did not know. They were very kind, actually. They were, hey, I like your show. I watch it all the time, etc. Whether or not it's even a troll, I don't care. But they were like, I just want you to know that I was looking into you a little bit and I found this. And they sent, a link to this arrest report. Well, actually, it was what you saw there, the photo mugshot.
I don't have a comb, see? So I took these two forks, see? And I put them together, see? And I brushed my hair with them. Am I a goddamn genius or what? All right. Sorry, no. Let's go back. I actually do have a comb. But what are we doing here? Let's play the clip.
From like a newspaper roundup, right? And it said basically that they like what I'm doing and they think I'm doing a good job and that they just don't want Aaron to have ammunition against me. And I thought, first of all, fuck him. Not the person that wrote the email, but Aaron. Second of all, it was one of those things where I couldn't quite gauge, like, is this a oncoming threat? Like, should I be prepared for this hidden today, tomorrow? Either way, it doesn't matter. And I thought, well, who cares? I'll handle it whenever it comes about. And that's what I'm doing now. It just happened to take another year and a half for anybody paying attention, which is.
So that's that too. So that's, she was aware that it was going to come out, I'm sure, a year and a half ago at some point. I mean, even before then, right? You would assume, just jumping into this, that eventually someone's going to find out or whatever, and you're going to have to come to terms with it. So I don't know. To just, I guess, yeah, it's like it would be shocking whenever it does finally happen, and I guess it being a year and a half out, like it kind of goes down a little bit in your mind, and so to bring it back up, yeah, I guess it could be a little bit shocking there. So.
Cool, I guess. Whatever. It doesn't change anything for me. But Aaron decided to open up his show with us on Monday. Of course he did, right? And listen, to be fair, I pick on Aaron a lot. I talk a lot of junk. I expose things with him that he would rather I not. I have more information than I probably, I'll put it like this. I pace myself with the information that I have with Aaron. He'll take any win he can get, especially when it comes to a woman. Now, if he gets, and for me, I trigger him to death. I don't know. I trigger him. He does not like you, girl. He does not like me at all. Nor should he, I guess.
Aaron doesn't like any women, I don't think. He's more of a dude's dude, right? Like, you can't, I mean, how you gonna lick someone's jizz, like a woman's jizz? They don't have jizz. So, just fuck them, right? That's the Aaron motto.
But I'm still fair. I give him his wins when he gets them. When he's right, he's right. I say, hey, man, you make the goal most of the days. I can't take that away from you. Your show sucks. And your character as a human being is dog shit. But, there are times where you hit the goal. So what can I take from you? Nothing. Him thinking that he's the first person with this information, to me, is hilarious. There are people in this space that have known everything since day one. Not one of them ever did anything to point people to my last name, what I do for work, my family, none of it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Because they had respect for me and they knew where the line was drawn. Whenever we've gone over things with Aaron, I redact all the pictures, faces and stuff of the minors that may be involved. Redact all of the names and birth dates of the minors that are involved, the addresses. Like I really try to do. I try to be thorough to protect people that should not be wrapped up in this, right? So Aaron, on the other hand, does the opposite. He has doxed chatters. He has doxed. He's actually sent a lot of his audience to go and reach out to other people's employers.
Yeah, Aaron's super shitty about all that.
Mobilized and weaponized his audience to go attack for him, mainly women. But not always. Not always. And you have to remember, this is someone who is a convicted serial harasser of women.
I don't know about mainly women.
And a sex pest because he shared someone else's nude live on air, which is genius.
To that.
Genius. But when this happened, I was like, all right, let's see what he does with it. I knew that he was going to gloat. I knew that he was going to think this was a win and he was going to just spin out of control on the victory lap. That's fine. Let him have it, right? Same thing with anybody else that doesn't like me, right? Let him. Go ahead. That's fine. Let's see how you handle it. Let's see how you handle it. Because I've already processed any and all of this. What I was not prepared for was some of the other things. And I'm going to.
Hold on. Some of the other things, but she is going to go into the other things, I guess. Again, this is all happening so fast that it takes a couple times to process everything. I mean, there's a shitload of information to take in from, all of it, and just got to kind of soak it in, I guess, at this point.
Today too, he thinks that this is a win for the toe. Sure, that's fine. At the end of the day, I just don't know how this could benefit him. There were people that were in his chat that were like, "Who? Wait, what?" So let's see what Aaron had to say on Monday morning, thinking that he was the one that this is bombshell information. Nobody knows this. You're very, very late. Sorry. You're one of the last to know.
As it says here in
Very
case
legal.
number 11 CR 051647-480 in
So we just watched this.
the state of North Carolina versus
We definitely just watched this, but
in
I like to get Haley's perspective,
Elizabeth
right?
Hornbuckle. Let's take a look. These charges. Now we're going to jump around year-wise. Filed
First of all, Superior Court. It was a big deal.
on March 7th of
That Hornbuckle
2011.
be running around
And the
town.
case status
Hold on. Say it one more time.
filed on March 7th of 2011.
Mhm.
And the
This paperwork that's filed then, I really have to pull it up to look, but you can see right here, it says offense date 10/13/2010. We'll get there.
The case status was solved and disposed on July 18th
Right. And do you know what that means? You know what that means, Aaron?
of 2014. The offense was committed in 18th
1, 2, 3.
Disposed. It
of
was done.
2014. The
Just didn't get
offense
that.
was committed in October of 2010. So it took them a while to catch the elusive Jesse James of South Carolina.
It was North Carolina. It's right there in front of your face. And also, I don't know why it took them so long.
Haley Elizabeth Hornbuckle. So
I didn't run from anybody.
what are the charges, you ask? Aaron, this may not be a big deal. This may be a big nothing burger. Let's take a look. Offense number 1, sell or deliver heroin. Damn.
In the state of North Carolina, it's one solid charge, and it's heroin / opiates. Some paperwork says / opioids. Okay. But we'll get there. I'll tell you the whole story. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Not because I have to, but it makes more sense this way. I feel.
I think she does have to at this
Arrest
point,
date
though,
March
right?
10th, 2011. Another offense.
I mean, at this point, you kind of have to, right? I mean, you could just let people say whatever they want to say about it, but that's obviously, I mean, I don't think that's a good option. You know, you have to talk about it now. So I don't know. Whatever. I wouldn't use that verbiage.
Wait, another offense.
Yep. Now, I have no idea. Possession with intent. Is that what that means? Possession with intent.
To manufacture.
I'm not
sell,
sure
deliver.
what PWIMSD means,
Manufacture, sell, and
but
deliver.
she got charged with a count of that. She also got charged with 2 counts of selling heroin, 2 of them, mind you,
This dumb
in just
ass.
this one case. And then we have 3 counts of felony probation violation.
Somebody get him help.
Damn. So this one was not her first rodeo. But there you have
What a fucking dumbass.
it. Charges filed March 7th, 2011.
I
Case
wasn't on, okay.
disposed of on July 18th, 2014. Related cases, subordinate cases, consolidation or scheduling, that has to do with,
doesn't
now the
even
rest
know.
of this is like addresses and stuff. I don't want to show that.
Oh, why not? Why not? I thought we were having fun. Isn't that what you said?
We're here to have fun.
Nope.
And again, I'm sure she's shared this with her entire audience. I'm sure she's told them, she's been upfront with them. I had a heroin problem.
I didn't.
I've been charged with multiple counts of selling heroin. I've
Also not true.
been on felony probation before.
Well,
That's how it happens when you pick up a Schedule 1 charge.
Now,
it was multiple
I will say this,
counts,
Haley's got me on one
technically.
thing. I've
but
never been a felon.
It wasn't
I've
like
Been
multiple
charged with a felony.
charges.
Never been on-
And what was that for? Sending
I don't know,
naked
actually.
pictures of another woman to
I don't know.
homie of yours
I
on
got to get
here?
my lawyering up.
Felony probation. I have no idea what that's like. I'm sure it's very difficult, and it turns you into a white trash sea monster.
I don't even know what that means. What, a sea monster?
So I have no clue what being on felony probation does to him. But Haley does. Maybe that's why she thinks it's not so bad.
Check this out. Let's just go over it. This is my record. You can look it up anytime you want. It's NCDOC. I think it's ncdoc.gov. I want you to notice one thing. One thing. Right here with these dates, it says offense date 10/8/2010, right? Then you've got, if you look up here, 10/13/2010, 10/20/2010, 10/27/2010. Well, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Let's think about this for just a second. It matters. It absolutely matters. It's the crux of all of it. The first offense date, this is an October 2010 calendar. First offense date is on a Friday. Okay? And then you're telling
I'm
me
bored.
that somehow
I'm boring myself.
I got busted every single Wednesday after that. Now, how could that be a thing? Either I had like a shop or something, right? That only ran on Wednesdays. Or could this possibly be that it was a total
Wednesday free heroin for everybody?
I don't care.
No, I'm just kidding.
And it was
I'm
terrible.
just kidding.
It was absolutely awful.
We like to have fun here on Tabby After Dark.
So, the first time that I was approached, it was by someone. I was at my place. It was by someone that I was very, very close to.
Why is KB's teeth right
Very,
in the
very
bottom
close
there?
to.
Can we get KB's teeth off?
By the
of
time
there?
this was all
Jesus,
said
hold
and
on.
done, of course, I had no doubt what had
Fuck that.
happened.
Cover that up.
But this person was a paid confidential informant who had gotten in trouble in the same county with a large amount of pills, like trafficking charges. They were looking at a lot of time, probably, I don't know for sure, but anywhere between 20 and 40 years. Like, it was a lot of weight. Okay. So this person, trying to trim things off of their sentence, started turning people in. They started setting people up. They started.
There you go. That was the I think that was the guy that she was with. I'm assuming. Not 100% sure on that, but I feel like that was the dude that she was with. That was the big time, more of the actual dealer. And then he ended up fucking her over because he was trying to get a lighter sentence. And she got popped doing some small time shit. And that was it. Right? End of story, I think. Can we move on? Can we move on, please? Let's go. Let's go. That's the only reason Echo will hit the like button, too. And that's the only reason anybody should hit the like button.
I'm from the streets, man.
Actually, I feel more comfortable if I just hold
One
my
of the
penis
things I like
small.
doing most is banging whores. I go out and bang a lot of whores.
So thank you for that. Thank you for that, Pineapple. Check out the morning Pineapple show. Pine bro in the morning. Pine dick in the morning. Pine needles in your ass in the morning. Whatever you want to call it. It's a good show. He keeps it light. So, without further ado, let's play this one more time. Just so we all get the idea.
I'm Captain Lou about talking about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Captain Lou Albano knows. Captain Lou Albano knows. We got some more.
Just hanging on the court playing b-ball when these drugged up bugs came out from behind the wall. They said,
You're no good. We're the best in this neighborhood.
with no delay, the game got underway. The drugged up bugs too high to play. They couldn't even hold the ball. Couldn't pass, couldn't shoot, couldn't score at all. Couldn't find the paint. At school they thought they was cool, but now they ain't. After the buzzer, time to quit. Homies 100, drug bust step. The lesson is so plain to see. Drug free is the way to be.
All right. Okay. That was something. That was one. That was one. I'm going to play my favorite one.
Sure? No, I must have had you found in your closet. I don't know, when the dad must have what? But Daddy, where did you get it? Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You alright? I learned it by watching you.
Haley.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Whoops. Let's go. It's Tabby in the morning. It's Tabby in the morning. Tab-bro morning show.
Actions and reactions.
It's the Tab-bro morning show.
Actions and reactions.
We turning it up.
Reactions and reactions. Actions 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 and reactions.
Now, if that one freaks you out, this one freaks me out.
Hey, little dude, send your mom and daddy out of the room. I gotta get you up on this. You know who I am, Snake. Dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice. Take one hit and you'll do anything in the cop want. Steal from your mom, lie, cheat on your homeboys. But hey, that's the price you pay when you deal with dudes like me. Now, some folks will tell you that I'm dealing in poison. But hey, do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you?
You look like a snake.
Yes!
What the fuck? Shout out Jontron. That was good. We might as well play an anti-cocaine commercial.
I do coke, so I can work longer. So I can earn more.
Shout out
so
Carl.
I can do more coke. So I can work longer. So I can earn more. So I can do more coke. So I can work longer. So I can earn more. So I can do more.
Damn. That was a good one. I like that one. I like that one.
This is a man who smokes Marlboro cigarettes. What kind of a man is he?
It's my kind of man.
Who likes to work on my car.
I like to beat my
take it
wife.
apart and put it back together. I get to working on it and forget where I am, what time it is. I even forget to eat. You don't forget to smoke, though.
I forgot that the meatloaf was on the counter, and it got cold, so I beat my wife. I just forgot.
I always smoke.
That's the kind of man I am.
They go together. Why Marlboro? Well, it's a combination of things. When I draw on a cigarette, I want to taste something. With Marlboro, I do. It's got a filter that works. Then there's this flip-top box. I like things that are well designed. This box is interesting and practical. Would you recommend Marlboro to your friends? I already have.
This guy might be doing it. Sounds a little slow.
Filter, flavor,
slow in the voice.
flip-top box. Popular filter price.
Okay. That was terrible. No, that's the Coke one. That's the Snake one. But this one is the Mr. T one.
I can name just anybody that makes me mad. Little kids doing drugs, it turns my stomach. That stuff hurts. It stops you living up to your potential. It holds you back. It hurts the user. It hurts his family. And it hurts his friends. I just want to shake some sense into you kids that are using drugs and thinking about using it. So remember, don't, or else. Okay?
Mr. T gonna come to your house and whoop your ass. I pity the fool that do drugs. I pity... Anyways, that was cool. We got one more. Hold on. Since we're doing PSAs. Shout out Final Boss.
Jump computer, stop beeping!
Hold on, Tails. Learning computers is a little like learning to read. It's tough at first, but once you get it, you've got a world of information right at your fingertips.
Wow, that's cool!
Take your time to learn to use a computer and ask the teacher for help. Because the more you know about computers, the more they can teach you.
That was it? That was terrible. They didn't talk about fucking Adults trying to diddle you on the computer? I think that would have been more important. Jesus. I don't know if y'all have seen this before. But it's topical.
Hey, bud. Hey, who? You.
Hey, me?
Yeah. Come here.
What?
Come here.
What?
Nah, you look like an intelligent young man.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do, sure.
Uh-oh.
You look like someone who'd be interested in a bargain.
A bargain?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Are you a salesman?
Don't do it, it's a trap.
Oh.
He's got a wire.
What do you sell?
He's got a wire.
8.
8, like the number 8. Like the number 8.
Right.
That's kind of a weird thing to be selling.
Listen, you take this 8 here, see? It's very useful.
Yeah?
You buy it.
Yeah?
You hang it on the wall.
On the wall? Why should I buy an 8 and hang it on the wall?
Next time you wonder how many legs an octopus has, you look at the 8.
Octopus has 8 legs. The octopus has 8 legs.
Right. Oh, when you forget how many reindeer Santa Claus has, dig the 8.
8 reindeer.
This is great.
Eight
I don't make
reindeer.
them like this anymore.
Oh, when you can't remember what time you eat breakfast in the morning.
Noon.
You ready?
Let's go.
I eat breakfast at 8.
I'm from the streets,
I
man.
eat breakfast at 8.
Right.
Breakfast at noon.
Now, you want to buy a 8?
Don't buy the 8.
No.
Good.
I can't.
Good.
I don't have any money. See, just a couple minutes ago, I met this guy selling 9s, you see, so I bought his whole selection. So I was wondering, could I interest you in buying 9? Because you could put it on the wall, you see how many players there are on a baseball team, you know? You could also find out what day of the month the 9th of August comes on. How about that?
Oh, why me?
Hey, listen, how about I'll trade you all my 9s for your 8s? How about that, huh? I'll even throw in a 4 or 2, huh? I'll throw in a 2 and a 4. And 2 3s, huh?
Oh, shit. That was good. We learned a little bit. We learned about drugs. We learned about 8s and 9s and 8 1/4 pounds, half ounces. We're learning. We're learning a lot. There was one I wanted to play. No. Yeah, this one. So for all you kids out there, anybody with small kids out there, make sure they see this, because I always thought this was very relevant growing up. It kept me out of the dryer.
Sonic, help! I'm getting dizzy!
Now does that look like fun to you? If so, your brains are scrambled. Believe it or not, every year some ignorant kid takes a ride in a clothes dryer just like this one and ends up getting hurt. It gets pretty hot in there, and those dryer fans can break your bones when they get going. If you think it's smart to climb in a dryer, you're really all wet.
Hey, come on now. Was that not? Let's go. It's Tabby After Dark. It's Tabby in the morning. Tab bro, morning bros. In the bro morning. Show bros. Bro. One more. We just gotta do an actual drug one. So that was the whole point.
Just what I need.
Hold it up, Jake. For Grinder, robot headache pills, take 1 a day with oil. If you're sick and need medicine, ask your parents to get it for you. Never, ever take medicine that isn't yours.
Yep. Don't ever take medicine that isn't yours, guys. If, even if it's just one pill. Even if it's just one pill. Never take somebody's medicine that isn't yours. Let's tell us that one more time.
Robot headache pills, take one a day with Thor. If you're sick and need medicine, ask your parents to get it for you. Never, ever take medicine that isn't yours. Somebody else's prescription could be bad medicine for you.
Ooh, that's my fault, Kat. So what it is I got these headphones turned way the fuck up, and I'm right in front of them. So, because I have the headphones turned way up, you're getting the sound through my headphones.
I'm so glad
So
you're
I'll turn those
here.
down.
I heard a loud noise and it
Is that better?
really scared me.
Don't worry, Zoe. Everything's okay. Come here.
Oh,
Is that the Sopranos guy?
thank you. I feel much better now.
Good, I'm
Is that
glad.
Tony Soprano?
Because I know what it's like to be scared.
You get scared?
Yeah, sure, everybody gets scared sometimes.
Really? What scares you?
Well, there are three things that scare me, Zoe.
Oh, don't joke me. What three things scare you?
Well, one thing I'm afraid of is the dark. I've always been afraid of the dark. But luckily, I have my nightlight and my teddy bear, and they make me feel better.
Oh, it is coming through two channels.
Oh, that's good.
Want to know what else scares me?
Yeah,
My bad.
what else?
Getting a
My
haircut.
bad.
Really?
Yeah, I'm afraid of haircuts. But luckily, the barber.
Was that happening the whole time?
lollipop,
Fuck.
And that makes me feel better. So you see, Zoe, sometimes I get scared too.
Yeah. Oh, but wait a minute. You said there were three things that you were scared of. What
So,
else are you afraid of?
He's afraid of the mafia.
Giant talking vegetables.
That's wild. I got to go back to that. But Lou, good to see you here. Good to see you here. We are. And so I fucking got off work early yesterday, right? And I fell asleep at like 7. And I woke up at like 2 a.m. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm up now. So let's just stay up. Maybe this will help me fix my sleep schedule, right? We stay up, and then we get back at it. That's all you can do. Trying to get better, right? I'm trying to not trying to kick my habits, right? I think it's habit kicking season. It's habit kicking season in the Dabbleverse right now. So we're gonna. This is all part of the process. So let's do Actually, I gotta go back to Tony Soprano here, talking about what he's afraid of. I think, damn it. I would normally have jokes right now. But I don't. We'll let Tony talk.
Oh, don't joke me. What three things scare you?
Well, one thing I'm afraid of is the dark. I've always been afraid of the dark.
Oh.
But luckily, I have my nightlight and my teddy bear, and they make me feel better.
Oh, that's good.
Is it still echoing?
Yeah, what else?
Getting a haircut?
Really?
Yeah, I'm afraid of haircuts.
No way.
But luckily, the barber gives me a lollipop, and that makes me feel better.
I need to know, is it still echoing?
So you see, Zoe, sometimes I get scared too.
Yeah. Oh, but wait a minute. You said there were three things that you were scared of. What else are you afraid of?
Giant talking vegetables.
Giant talking vegetables?
But luckily, I've never seen one of those.
Hey, excuse me. Watch it coming through here. Hey, you.
Come on.
Are you okay?
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, but that giant talking vegetable scared me.
Oh, well, don't worry, Mr. Gandolfini. I know what to do to make you feel better.
Kill him.
What?
This.
Aw.
Better?
Yeah.
Aw.
Good.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
That was great. Holy shit. I've never seen that. That was awesome. Shout out Sopranos. Tony Soprano. Let's see. That's kind of where we were. That's all we had. Let's do what Kat Diggler does, though. Let's just see what's in our feed. See what we can play. There's got to be something good here, right? No, there's actually not. We're going to do some more of these.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Hey, boss, listen to this Newport commercial I
That was
just
Sesame
wrote.
Street,
I
expect you to write
jokes,
not commercials.
Oh,
Really?
but
That
listen
was
to
Sesame
this.
Street.
Newport refreshes while you smoke because only Newport combines menthol,
Shout
fine
out Newport.
tobaccos, and a hint of mint. Oh, that's beautiful.
I've always said that about Newport. I also say Newport is more refreshing to begin with, more refreshing all the way.
Hey, I'll write that next week.
Where's all the black people in my Newport ad? I don't understand that. It's all white people. I don't get that.
What could be more refreshing
brothers.
than Newport menthol cigarettes? Newport refreshes while you smoke because only Newport has a fine white filter, menthol and mint, and a blend of great tasting tobaccos. Clean, cool pleasure you won't find in any other cigarette. Newport smokes fresher.
Want to give up strong-tasting cigarettes?
Treat your taste kindly with Kent.
Kent?
Want to give
I've
up
never heard of
harsh-tasting
Kent
cigarettes?
Treat your taste kindly with Kent.
Want to give up rough-tasting cigarettes?
Treat your taste kindly with Kent. Smoke Kent, the micronite filter cigarette.
Yes, Kent lets you get away from cigarettes that sometimes taste too strong, too harsh, too rough.
Yeah, we all
Because
know that
Kent,
story.
with the new micronite filter, refines away harsh flavor, refines away rough taste for the mildest taste of all. If you want to get away from strong, harsh-tasting cigarettes,
me into it.
now's the time to change to Kent, the cigarette
talked me
that
into
made
it.
the filter famous.
I've got nothing yet. Like, I'm done with the Haley talk. We talked about Haley. It was
Remember,
fine. It was
the
good.
finer
It
the
was
filter,
fun.
the milder
I feel
the
like we learned something a little bit. And I got my 2 cents out on it. I don't have much more to say about it. Unless, you know, once we see more, hear more, we'll have more to say. But,
You mean the cigarettes
got my
with
point
fine
across
white
there.
filter, menthol and mint and great
So we
tasting
will.
tobaccos? And the dog says, yeah. And the
We'll do
crushed
that.
fruit
Let's get
box.
sumo going.
Then the dog says to the clerk, don't
Stand
tell
by.
me you're not surprised to have a dog order a carton
We'll let
of
this play
crushed
out while we
fruit
stand by.
Newports. And the clerk says, sure, I'm surprised.
They usually come in and order the king size.
Son of a gun.
The Joey Bishop Show was brought to you by
Newport filter cigarettes.
Newport smokes fresher than any other menthol cigarette.
Newport filter cigarettes.
More refreshing to begin with, more refreshing all the way.
York Imperial Size Cigarette. York Imperial Size Cigarette.
People will notice what you're smoking when it's York. People will notice what you're smoking because it's York, the first imperial size cigarette. This is the cigarette that's longer than king size, longer than any other leading cigarette.
Long ass cigarette there.
続いて佐田の海熊本県出身境川部屋千代王鹿児島県出身九重部屋千代鳳鳥鹿児島県出身九重部屋長丸ジョージア出身木瀬部屋貴景勝兵庫県出身貴乃花部屋輝
It's getting serious.
石川県出身高田川部
Start
屋
taking bets. Bets are open.
貴乃岩
All bets are open.
モンゴル出身貴乃花部屋
I've got my money on the,
ブラジル出身
whoever the fattest
小
one
結
is.
高安
That usually works,
岩
right?
手県出身
There, that guy in the
小野村
back.
部屋
Back with the seafoam green with his ass out. That guy.
モンゴル出身片男部屋大関照ノ富士モンゴル出身伊勢ヶ濱部屋最後は大関
Oh, now you want
伊勢里
to now you want to recap? I thought we were doing sumo. What happened to sumo? Oh man, where do we start with the Haley thing? Let me stop this because this is very distracting to me. Very distracting to me. Shit, that was good. So, Haley, I don't know what you know. It came out that she got in trouble for selling heroin. And when she came on today to explain it all, she did like an 8-hour show earlier and kind of told her end of the story. And it was, what she got caught for was just selling like pills, I'm guessing, one pill at a time, 4 separate times. And she, it was a setup at that time. And that's what she got in trouble for. And that's why she was able to get off with just probation for 3 years and, did whatever, never had, no issues after that, I guess. And that was her end of the story. So people are speculating on, whatever. Is she downplaying it? Is this really whatever's going on? I think that she's being honest. That's what the documents show. That's what she got in trouble for. But I'm sure more is going to come out in the future. I don't know, maybe not. Whatever. She said her piece. It took a long time, and it was kind of all over the place, but whatever, I get it. And you're going to put on a show, right? You got like 700 people watching. So to get all of it out, get as you can, right? So that was about that. Steel Toe came on and they had a victory lap that kind of, it was a half of a victory lap, half of him falling on his face. Kind of like anything that he does, though. Yeah, so that's the recap there. That's all we really need to know now at this point. If more information comes, we'll be getting into it. Do I think she is whitewashing a bit? As far as like the information that's out there and what she got in trouble for, no. But like she's not getting into details about anything else, and I don't know why she really would or should, but she's not. There's more to this story than just that. There always is, and that's fine, I guess. There's really no reason, I don't think, for it seems to be some serious shit she was involved in with some serious people, like not serious, like bad people. So I wouldn't want to talk about it either to the internet if that were me. You never know. You never fucking know. So, but again, we'll see. Time will tell what happens with that story. And I'm sure tomorrow and the next day, there's going to be a lot more shit to talk about with it. And we'll get there when we get there. We'll definitely do it. Wanted to do this again because this is absurd. And I'm only going to be on for another maybe 15, 20 minutes tops. I can't picture myself doing this much longer. I get some breakfast and get my day going. When I get to the gym, been hitting the weights, lately. I went once, like a couple days ago. But we're going to get back in the routine. So that's always good. So where are we at? We're not there. We're the baby game. We are here. We are right here. Somewhere. I have too many windows open. So the baby game.
Winners are right after this word.
We're going to stop that. We're going to start it from the beginning. So if you were here the other night, you saw some of the baby game. This is a game show where they exploit babies.
Welcome to the baby game, and you see some more of the entries in
And
the
that's
Cutest
it.
Kids in America contest.
And that's all they do.
Stay tuned. You just might see your own cute kid up there. Right now,
We have the
you all
Olsens.
know how the baby game is
So
played.
let's-
Let's meet the two young couples who will be competing today. Chet?
Right, Richard, and here they are. First, meet the Olsens, Orrin and Patricia.
Orrin and Patricia Olsen, and they are on a game show that exploits babies. They do they make them race, and they talk. They it's a tough watch. It's definitely a product of the time, but it really gives you an insight onto kind of how the infancy of television and game shows and everything was, and they were just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what stuck, and also just the way just how different society was back then. So fucking different. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot. But thus is human nature. So we got Orrin and Patricia Olsen, and I would like to do some looking up. I would imagine they're related to the Olsen twins, is my guess. That's my guess. Yeah, until SJ goes to prison. Is that on the table? Is that on the table? Because that's breaking news to me. That would be wild if he actually did. But then what? Once he does, then we're going to need more distractions, right? I mean, it's a good story. It's a good story. We obviously, something has to happen, right? Every week, every couple of weeks in the Dabbleverse for people to talk about. I feel like there's, whatever we call them, the get-along gang, the insiders, whatever, the people kind of pulling the strings in the Dabbleverse to keep it going. I think they understand that. And then there are things that are being held that they could use to talk about. And when news dries up and shit like that, and it's time to pull something out from the bag, I think there's there's a lot of smart people behind a lot of things going on here. So I don't think, we'll have to worry too much. The Dabbleverse is very established at this point. I don't think it's really going anywhere. It's definitely changing. But I don't think it's going to be going anywhere. Dude, the Olsen twins, come on, seriously, look at these. These guys look like they raised the Olsen twins. They're maybe grandparents, the grandparents. Look, Hollywood is a very small, it's a small world. It's a very tight-knit community over there, and it always has been, so I wouldn't put it past it.
Have 2 daughters, and they'll be playing against
Two
the
daughters.
Sondrias,
Come
June
on.
and Pat, who have 3 daughters.
There they are. Welcome to the show, folks. And I want to ask June, Pat, did he pronounce your name correctly? He did it right. He was worried about that. Good. I'm glad that we started off on the right foot. Okay, let's put your knowledge to the test right now.
This is the same
Round
one. This is
worth
the same
10
one.
points for every correct answer.
It's absurd.
And it's our romper race. Now, one of
It's
the
crazy.
entries is the champ trying for his 5th straight win. I want you to watch him and his 2 challengers as they all prepare for the big race. Number 1, look at that face. Look at the form. That's Susan. And she's
Susan.
going to rest out in the middle of the track. Want to tickle her little foot over there, Cookie
Jesus, dude.
There is the champ now out for his 5th win. His name is Michael.
Creepy.
No fooling around. He moves on down the field. And number 3, look at that rapid little one. Her name is Laura. Over to the
Crack
finish
baby
line.
basketball, anybody? A little crack baby basketball?
I'm from the streets, man.
Number 1.
Starting a crack baby basketball team.
Or number 3. Select one, put it in the answer
I don't know
box.
if you guys have seen
We'll
that,
be back to
but
Diaper
I think Lou
Down
knows what I'm talking
right
about.
after these words.
South Park? Somebody's seen it.
I always wanted to be one of those devastating blondes,
This is a hot commercial. Look at that. Sultry.
but I was a fraidy cat.
It's
You see, I
1968.
believe that stuff about blondes having more fun.
She's gonna get
But
some
I was
dick.
afraid of strong bleach. So I tried new Go-Go Light, Breck's Gentle Blonding Kit that takes hair a full step lighter without strong bleach. Do I look like a fraidy cat now?
Oh, you look like a slut. All right.
the oldest and most
We've seen all this. Let's get to the exploitation of the kids. That's what we all were here for. I was hoping to transition from that joke a little faster. Okay, here it is.
Glenn is worth 10 points if you got him in the answer box down there. And you are behind by 10 points, Orrin. What did you say?
It looked like Glenn to me.
You said Glenn, and you were absolutely right. You tied it up. You have 30 points. Patricia.
It's my...
You said Sean and Patricia. Still with Uncle Bobby, who appears...
Okay, here we go.
Let's watch a group of 5-year-olds as they watch Uncle Bobby, who appears to be very, very confused. What's Janine?
I have something to show you that is great. Watch this. It's terrific. Oh, no. Hello? Yes, boss. My boss, Janine. Right? Yes, sir. You want me down the hall right now? All right, sir. Right. Bye-bye. Brother, that was my boss, Janine. I'm going down the hall. I'll be back soon. If anyone calls, take the message. It's very important, okay?
Look at the look on her face.
It's just,
Huh?
She's like, are they fucking with me?
Here's John.
I thought we were on TV. Why are they fucking with me? They're laughing, too.
Incidentally,
Fuck
Uncle
these
Bobby
people.
made up that melody also.
Brother. Hello?
This is not a good
Yes,
guy.
boss. Okay, I'll go right down the hall.
Do not let your children around this fucking man.
Bye now. Oh, that was my boss. I have to go down the hall.
I think this guy works for TSN,
Very
actually.
important message on the okay?
I think he's a TSN employee.
Look at the look on John's face. And finally, Kathleen.
Oh, have I got something to show you, Kathleen? It's terrific. Watch this. Oh, no. Gee, I wanted to show you this. Hello? Yes, sir. Oh, it's my boss. Yes? Right? Right away? All right, sir. I'll go down the hall. Yes. Yes, sir. Right. Bye-bye. That was my boss. Look, I have to go down the hall. Wait, not right now. I'll let you play while I'm gone. You sit here. Wait. By
That's
the way,
a
if
smart
anyone
gal.
calls,
She's
take the message.
smart.
It's very important, okay?
So fucking sad, dude.
Yep, they all said okay. The kids saw
So sad what they do to these goddamn kids. It's terrible.
Played the phone and talked into the trumpet. Naturally, when he leaves the room, a telephone will ring, and the kids are supposed to take an important message. The 25-point question is this, then. How many of the kids will answer the trumpet when the phone bell rings? One of them, two of them, or all three of them? Put your answers
Yep,
in place
that's
as
what I was
quickly
saying.
as possible. How many of
That's
them
what I was saying.
will answer the
I think I saw
trumpet? 1, 2, or 3. A right answer is worth 25 points. Orrin has said.
I fought him off as a kid, though. I fought him off. I did.
And Pat down on this end. We're waiting
No.
for him. Okay.
Do not touch
The
it.
answers are in place. A telephone bell is about
Punch
to
him in
ring.
the
So
nuts.
let's watch the kids as they make their decision on what to pick up, the phone or the trumpet. This is John.
That's so stupid. These
waiting
kids are
patiently.
fucking retarded.
He picks up the trumpet.
Trumpet.
Is this instrument working?
But now look, telephones were pretty new back then. That's not true. That's not true.
Hi, John. Well, thanks very much. Seems to be working. You can hang up now.
And hang up he does. Like an ear trumpet. This is Janine.
Janine's
He
so smart.
picks up the telephone.
She's so smart.
And talks into it. And finally, Kathleen. What's he going to do?
Oh, that's bad. I apologize.
What do you want? Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Good. You may hang up again now.
Bye-bye.
And
You
she
gotta.
indeed
I was a loud kid. I just, you couldn't rape me. I'd start screaming. I would tell everybody. I would tell every adult I could think of. They knew to stay away from me.
Now you can clean your rug this afternoon and entertain guests tonight. Glory does it. Glory, the new spray foam rug cleaner from Johnson Wax. Just push the button.
That's right.
Now made with 70%
Glory that
asbestos.
cans the applicator. You get instant foam. It's deep cleaning foam like professionals use.
The asbestos leaves the shine unlike any
Foam
other.
foams out the dirt fast. See? This rug is cleaner
Did try to
already.
eat the trumpet. I saw that. It was-
Then vacuum. Glory
was funny.
dries so fast. The rug you clean at 2 can be bright and beautiful at 6. And just one can cleans a big 10 by 14 rug for less than $2.
One of your cousins.
Try new Glory. So easy you can clean your rug this afternoon.
When your husband comes home, he won't beat you.
Glory.
New Glory.
New from Johnson Wax.
Hey, there's the times.
The answers are locked away. An answer worth 25 points. Two of them answered the trumpet. You're behind by 10 points. June and
Let's
Pat,
go.
let's start with you. Pat, what did you say?
I said 1.
You said 1. No score. It still stays at 30. June, it's up to you.
I said 2.
You said 2. We give you 25 points. You pull into the lead. You have 55 points. Patricia, what did you say?
I said 2.
You said 2, and you get yourself 25 points, and our winners are Orrin and Patricia. Congratulations.
I'm not putting that one up, Lou. I'm not putting that one up, but...
You said 2 also. Give them another 25 points. You got 90 points. And it means that today's prize package is yours. And here's Jet Gould to
The
tell you
Olsons
what you
won.
And you have just won a week's
2
cruise
kids.
on your own
Your
chartered
kids will go to
yacht.
Hollywood
This
and
luxurious
become...
37-foot pacemaker. You leave from New York City on July the 27th.
whatever
and
the
the
Olsen
pacemaker
twins
captain and
became.
crew will take you anywhere you want to go for 6 exciting days. The Pacemaker 37 is equipped with spacious sun decks. It has a galley with an
It's got
electric
sun
range
decks.
and a refrigerator
Did you say
freezer.
sun decks?
There are 2 large private staterooms, each with private. Pacemaker 37 is equipped with spacious sun decks. It has a galley with an electric range and a refrigerator freezer. There are 2 large private staterooms, each with private shower and a comfortable salon for all your entertaining. It's truly a unique adventure, courtesy of the Pacemaker Corporation, the world's largest builder of wood and fiberglass cruisers, semi-custom yachts, and sport fishing boats. And now to take on board this assortment of
small.
patio Mexican foods. Enchiladas, tacos, and tamales from the nation's most complete line of frozen Mexican food. And to capture your vacation fun instantly, here's a Polaroid land camera. This new color pack model takes color pictures in 60 seconds in black and white in 15. And now for those
15
sunny
seconds?
days on
Hold
deck,
on.
6
Holy
pair
shit.
of sunglasses from
That was
Riviera.
actually awesome.
Riviera provides the up-to-the-minute look for contemporary men and women everywhere.
Those Riviera glasses look pretty awesome, actually. I would definitely rock those. All of them. I want the circle ones. But even the modern ones, dude, those are like time traveler glasses. Jeez. Was this 1968? All right. They did say sun decks on TV. They knew what they were doing. Come on now. They know what they're doing. Hollywood's gross. Hollywood is disgusting. If there's one thing I've learned over my years, Hollywood is disgusting. Well, stay out here in Cleveland.
You know, it's better.
It's better out here. More down to earth, right? Right, Amber? Get my buttons straight. Hold on. And we're back. That camera. I wanted to see what the hell that camera was.
Instantly, here's a Polaroid land camera. This new color pack model takes color pictures in 60 seconds in black and white in 15.
Okay. It's a Polaroid. That's fucking awesome. I like that. Speaking of Polaroid, I still have my camera out here. Hold on. In the case. This was a 1962. Man, we should probably do full screen, hey? Bang! 1962. Whoops. And then I think that's okay. That should snap back on, hopefully. Look at this bitch, dude. I should wear this just as a chain. You know, this could be my rapper chain. Flip it up here. And, you can barely see anything, but, you know, I got film too. Do not worry. Do not worry. You settle down. We got the film. We got the Kodak Verichrome. There we go. It's black and white, but it expired in 63. So we're gonna give it a shot. I don't believe it though. I don't believe there's expiration dates. Let's open it up. It says never been opened. Sealed. It's not sealed anymore. Oh God, the value. The value is disappearing. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not taking it out of the wrap, though. Not yet. We got to make a video about that. I think I have another one of these. Hopefully, I didn't just open the last one. But that's fucking cool. We're going to figure that out. And we're going to make a video about that. Take that off. That was fun. Anyways, so that was a distraction. What are we, where are we at? Not there. We're there. That was just the film. That was just the film. Oh no, this thing. This is no look. It's got buttons. It's okay. We're okay. It is leather though. It's really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Bang. Bang. And then we've also got a much older one from like the 20s. This is from like 1929, I think. I don't know. I forgot. I looked it up once. It's a 620 Brownie. And I'll try to take some pictures with this one day too. I got to figure more out about this. This is a little bit different. But pretty fucking cool. I got it for like $2. I think it was at a Goodwill too. You never know what the fuck people are throwing away. Anyways, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. So now that I got more drops, I'm all over the place with these. I gotta rearrange my buttons. And we can raise those.
One of the things I like doing most is banging whores. I go out and bang a lot of whores.
For those sunny days on deck, 6 pair of sunglasses from Riviera. Riviera provides the up-to-the-minute look for contemporary men and women everywhere. And something for the children, 18 pair of Mother Goose shoes, smartly styled and ruggedly made.
Well, you better unblock Amber. You never know what could happen.
Over $800, and it's all yours from the Baby Game.
There you go. Congratulations to you, Laura and Patricia. I want to ask you a question. Are you pretty good sailors?
We will be.
You better be, because that sounds like a luxurious thing to do. 6 days on your own private yacht with all the food in there. Would you drop us a card from some exotic place like Pango? Or worse, Montauk Point, okay? Have a good time and enjoy all the gifts. And I want to say thank you to June and Pat. It's kind of like the game business. You know, you were leading all the way, and at the very end, you got nipped in the bud. Awfully nice meeting the both of you, and thank you for being on the Baby Game. And I want to tell you about the hundreds of thousands of entries that we've had in our Cutest Kids in America contest. And the judges are working night and day and looking over the entries, trying to select the 15.
I believe Epstein was involved in this list as well.
Right now, here's
Jesus
Chet
Christ.
Gould with some more of the entries. Chet?
Well, from Hooker, Oklahoma, here is John McMahon.
What the fuck?
And from St. Joseph,
What the
Missouri,
fuck?
let's meet.
Hold on, stop.
Chad Abersol.
No. Go back. This kid's a fucking conehead. What do you mean? Jesus Christ, look at him. Come on. Sorry, kid. What the hell? This is okay.
From St. Joseph, Missouri.
I'm not judging these kids by their looks, but that's what they're doing.
Chad Abersol. From Austin, Minnesota, Michael Vercotta.
That kid plays
Barry
football in high
Warner
school.
from Layton, Utah.
In college. Played for
From
Yale.
West Canesburg, New Jersey, this is Robin Squarzo. From Cypress, California,
Picture sideways.
Suzanne Aloizo.
Why?
And this is Walter Willems from Falls Church, Virginia. And this is...
Hi. I forgot my name. What do you think of that? Hey, there are cute kids out there. There are cute kids in this country. And also, we don't want you to forget about those 5 runners-up who will win a 1968 Pontiac station wagon.
Whoa.
You will enjoy White Tracking, the great American sport.
Let's go. I would rock that all fucking day,
combines
dude.
beauty and power and thrilling performance. And be sure to watch
That thing
every
looks
day because you may
badass.
see your child's picture up there, okay? Thank you for watching today. I'm Richard Hayes, and I'll be here. The kids will be here. Make it a point to be out there. Same time, same station. Remember the name. It's on this side, and it's called The Baby Game. Bye-bye.
And that, my friends, was the Baby Game. That's what you got back in the day. That's kind of That was the quality of game shows you were looking at. Just television in general. I mean, there was like 3 stations, two stations back then? I don't know. And whatever they put on, that's what the fuck you were watching. And I'm assuming a lot of people probably saw that back in the day and forgot about it. But we probably should forget about it. I think we should forget about that forever. Let's never bring that one up again, guys. But I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. The station wagon does look fast. It's probably a 6-cylinder, I'd imagine. Some like 160 horsepower. I mean, you got to imagine 1969. Not quite. Everyone was still kind of skinny back then, I guess, but people were getting fatter, you know. And you're putting five fat people in a station wagon. You got to have some horsepower to move it, you know. It was the SUV of the era, right? That was the Baby Game. It was called The Baby Game. That was in 1968, that episode, but I'm not sure exactly when it ran from. I couldn't imagine it was on the air too long, but I didn't actually look into it that deep. I probably should, and I will in the future, because that is wild to me that was even a thing. I'll find some more interesting, fun old game shows like that. I think I enjoy doing that. But so let's recap. What did we learn today? Well, we didn't learn anything. I don't think we learned anything. But I had a good time. We talked a little bit. We got some Haley talking. We made fun of Steel Toe. We watched babies get exploited. A little bit of sumo wrestling, not too much. It was a good time. Some PSAs. Had a lot of fun. A lot of laughs. You know, some serious moments as well. And I think it went good. I think we're going to do this again soon. Maybe not as late, maybe not as early. It's all up in the air. It's all up in the air right now because we are... No, come on now, Lou. That's not true. We had a blast. It's not about gaining IQ points here, you know. This isn't Mike Morse infotainment hour. This is Tabby After Dark, degenerate, gambling hour. Gambling on babies racing. So that's all. We had a good time. What can I go out on? It's got to be something I can play to go out on. Let's find something strong. Let's find something good. Not the Baby Game. Wait a minute. Okay. Standing by. All right. So Lou recommends Baby Karmic, so we're going to go ahead and play some Baby Karmic for you real quick.
It doesn't take much to trigger a child's imagination. You know what they're thinking. Every youngster goes through it when they visit an airport. Little Jimmy, he's the pilot, handsome in his tailored uniform, the leader, confident, poised, and ready to take the big jet anywhere in the world. Kathy, she's the airline stewardess, filling the
hang in there.
woman's role of caring for the wants and needs of the passengers. Dreams, well, we tell our children that dreams like these can be achieved with a little luck and a lot of hard work. For some children, perhaps, but it can never be more than a dream for Kathy nor Jimmy. Kathy will never have the opportunity to reassure an anxious passenger. Jimmy will never operate the complicated controls of a big jet liner. For Kathy and Jimmy are mentally retarded. Kathy will return to her doll, and her dreams of faraway places will be realized only through fantasy. And Jimmy will come no closer to a pilot's uniform than his imagination and a paper airplane can take him. But Kathy and Jimmy are not alone. There are, in the United States, hundreds of thousands of Kathys and Jimmys in every walk of life. On the farms,
And they're all in the
in
Dabbleverse.
low-rent housing districts, in suburban homes and apartments, and in the better-class neighborhoods of any city or town. For their number is legion, and wherever people live, there also live the mentally retarded. But who are the mentally retarded, and what are they really like?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Usually, the mentally retarded are divided into classifications. The educable, the trainable,
Okay.
and the custodian.
Oh, no. That's karmic. That's karmic.
The educable, with IQs from 50 to 70, can usually profit from academic training. They can, for example, learn to read and write. The trainable retarded, with IQs from 25 to 50,
trying not to
usually
laugh.
are not capable of
trying
learning
not to
much
laugh.
in the way of academic material, even in special schools. However, they can be taught most of the activities of daily living, including the care of personal toilet and
I
hygiene.
got some heroin pills here.
Learning to
take a
dress
few.
and undress themselves is something most mentally retarded children can do.
I like to chew them.
Even the more
chew 'em.
difficult dressing
Gets in their
activities,
system
such as
faster.
tying a bow knot in a shoelace. They can usually be taught to button and unbutton a coat or dress. It requires patience, of course, but patience is the key to all successful teaching, just as persistence and repetition of effort are the keys to successful learning.
I think so.
They
It's
can learn to
unfortunate, but-
feed themselves, and they can be taught to avoid the common hazards of normal daily living. The intelligence level of the
Yeah, it's-
custodial retarded is
Okay, we're... We'll switch gears. I didn't really know where this was going. I just figured it it showed up, and you said baby karmic, and I was like, okay, well, that'll be funny. That'll be funny. Let's get him off the screen, though. That's sad. Hey, come on. It's got to be a happy... There we go. I don't like that either. And that's good enough. Baby karmic. So what do we look up? Mars? How do I find baby karmic? I feel like let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Standing by.
Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is good. This is better. This is a lighter note. We're ending on a lighter note. All right, and we're back.
Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. Tried to build a life, didn't work. Everybody's happy now. Nobody gives a shit. The powers that be destroyed my world, and now you're seeing the tail end of a career that never got to take off. Yay!
Yay.
Hooray! So enjoy it while you can, because it ain't going to be here forever. Because the fucking evil wins every day. Evil wins. Yay. Garbage wins, and people who have the best mindset for it, they lose. And I made the mistake of having a better mindset for it, and I lost. Yay me.
He does have the best outfits. It's not even just the outfits, the whole everything around it. Everything he does with it is amazing. And they're always changing. They're getting better. I don't know. Has he done any recently? Let's find out. No, but that's okay. He was on a roll there for a minute. And again, I've heard that these things aren't. He has to like. They cost money, right? Hey, using AI like this costs money? I don't know. I don't use AI, but I would imagine. And so I get it. And he's doing it for fun. Which ones? I know there's some really good ones. Really good one. I think the Vegas one is my favorite one.
I changed my life, and the moment I slipped, because I was in Vegas, I pushed the boundary of being drunk and wanting to gamble for one night. I didn't get drunk. I just had a drink. And that was enough to destroy the relationship. And then I'm like, I'm 42 years old. I want to live at my own accord. And I tried. And I failed. Yay. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And now, will it let me do? I sang Aaron Neville to my girlfriend when we overlooked the East Coast line. I don't know much. So I'm sorry I let you slip on the wayside. I was trying to make a relationship work.
That's so good. It's so good, dude. It's fucking great. All right, we'll do one more.
RTT381, you okay, dog? I caught your stream earlier. Don't let the haters, bitch tits cause you any grief. Take a mental trip. That's my tip.
Shut up, Bitch Tits Network.
Catch a lyrical flow and show them, when play no mind tater tots. Yeah, thanks. RTT381. Thanks. I don't know what you're the new kid on the block bitch tits show that you're talking about. Not interested in a fucking insecure tub of goo who puts a little piercing in his nose and acts like he's a bad motherfucker.
Shout out.
So he can fit in.
Drippin'.
Just like Tommy Jordan, he wants to fit in with other men. I'm sure bitch tits, a.k.a. beef tips, wants to fit in with other men. He is so enamored with Shuley, with Carl. I'm like, you guys are, oh my God. I don't know you personally, RTT381.
Shout out, Rick.
But I think you're on a sinking ship as far as those fucking beef tips horseshit is concerned. I'm just getting a good glimpse of the gutter sludge that is that man.
So good.
In my humble opinion. Thank you. But I appreciate the super chat. No, I pay mine. I pay mine because I got to eat souls. I exist on impure souls. I chew them up and I spit out purity. I chew up the garbage that is within their hearts. And I enjoy it. Yes, I do. Thank you, RTT381.
He's good at what he does. He's really good at what he does, all right? And Karmic and Mars.
You guys
Mars is even better, but karmic for whatever it is he's doing over there. I don't get like it's woof, but he's got it locked in. You know, it is entertaining. Not for the right reasons, mind you, but it is very entertaining. All right, I gotta go, guys. I gotta get some breakfast. I gotta get my day started. I had a lot of fun though. This was great. This was great not doing it like when I'm about to pass out and drunk. This is actually, I enjoy this. I felt like I had a little more, you know, I enjoy doing that too. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy that. But, I think we got something going on here with this. So, I guess we'll go out on this. We'll go out on one of these. Why not? Oh, and hold on. Shout outs first. We are shouting out Amber from Amber's chair, I believe, right? Oh, I gotta get some mods in here. I gotta figure out how to do that and then put stuff in the chat. But if you want to put it in the chat for what it's worth, I will put it up. Amber's Makeup Corner. That's not what it's called, but that's what it's gonna be. And I think it's from Amber's chair. That's what I'm going with until further notice. So shout out Lou. Lou's going to be putting out some content soon, I heard. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to do it. There we go. I got it right. From Amber's chair. Absolutely. So check her out. Check it out. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. And what else? There's Cat Diggler. We go back to Cat. Shout out Cat Diggler. Check out the Cat Diggler show. He might talk about
Actually, I feel more comfortable if I just pulled my penis through its hole.
Topics like that you might get him into if you're lucky. Oh, excuse me, the pineapple. Can never forget the pineapple. That one. The pineapple. Pineapple morning show. Pine Bros in the morning. Pine Ho Bros. Bro Hos. Bros before Hos in the pineapple market. You can check him out. He's got a new haircut. So that's a thing. Oh, is the green so he looks like a pineapple? I never thought about that. He did it. He dyed his hair green, and I don't care for it. But if it's to make the top of his head look like a pineapple, that makes sense. And then I dig it. I can get down with that. But yeah, check him out. He's going to be on real soon. If he's not already, I don't know how. I don't know. And that's all I got. That is all I got. So we are popping this on. And we're doing this. We're taking me off. And we're going to play this. And I hope y'all have a good day. Enjoy the day. Be fruitful. And be fruitful, not fruity. That's the motto around here. What does Owen Benjamin say? Hold on, let me I remember it. I'll think of it. I'll think of it for next time. But yeah, so we're gonna play this. Have a good evening, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks for the tenor. I'm a gay man. I was bullied and beaten every day in school because of my sexuality. Please stop saying you're an ally of my community. Anyone who uses terms like brat buddy and putty boy is homophobic, first of all. If, in fact, those are homophobic, I'll stop using them. I wasn't aware of that. I really wasn't. Something that we said in Long Island. I never even thought about it. But then again, I'm somebody that grows. Pussy boy didn't even respond. What a pussy boy. I'm sorry, I can't say that anymore. I heard that's homophobic. Look, I learned. and I grow. That's all you can do. That's how the world, at least if you're an intelligent, caring, empathetic man.
I miss this guy. This guy's funny.
Then when somebody corrects you, you either refuse to take that correction and say, fuck it, I'm gonna say whatever I want, or
pussy boy.
You make the intelligent and compassionate decision to say, all right, if
You're
that
a pussy
offends
boy.
you, I'm not gonna say it anymore.
Pussy boy.
Oh, here is this big pussy boy. Hey, you want to listen to him? Hey, hello. What's that? Can you say it louder? Oh, do you call me every day to call me that? Oh, God, you're so funny. Oh, you can't seem to fucking bother me, can you? And he hangs up. Pussy boy. Big pussy boy. On a lot of levels, and I think one of the main levels that it did.
Blasted there.
Because I'm a firm supporter in the LGBTQ plus community. Yes. And I'll continue to be a supporter in that community. That's why it was another stab. Like here I am, I am totally acceptant. I accept and support that whole community, and then you go on and trash me on other shows. There goes Kai Boss.